When everything is fine. But you are not.
Your life is okay right now. You have a home. Food. People around you. Nothing is actually wrong. But something feels wrong. There is a feeling sitting in your chest. Quiet but heavy. Like waiting for something bad to happen. Like something is about to fall apart. Like you forgot something important but you don't know what. You check your phone. Nothing bad. You think about your day. Nothing terrible. You look around. Everything is fine. But you are not fine. And the worst part is you can't explain it. Because there is no reason. And when there is no reason, the mind creates one. Maybe something is wrong with me. Maybe I am broken. Maybe this is just who I am now. But you are not broken. And this is not just who you are. This has a name. And it has a reason. And it has a way out.
What this actually is.
This feeling is called background anxiety. Not the kind that comes when something scary happens. Not the kind before a big exam or a difficult conversation. This is quieter. Softer. But always there. Like a radio playing in another room. You can't fully hear it. But you can't fully ignore it either. It is there when you wake up. It is there when you try to rest. It is there even when everything around you is calm. And because nothing specific is wrong, most people don't take it seriously. They say to themselves, I have no reason to feel this way. And that makes it worse. Because now there is anxiety about the anxiety. Why do I feel this? What is wrong with me? Why can't I just relax?
Where it comes from.
Background anxiety doesn't appear from nowhere. It builds. Slowly. Over time. Sometimes it comes from years of living in a home where things felt unpredictable. Where you never fully knew what mood someone would be in. Where calm never lasted. So your nervous system learned to stay ready. Always. Even when things are okay, it keeps watching. Waiting. Preparing for the moment things stop being okay. Because that is what it learned. That calm doesn't last. That something is always coming. Sometimes it comes from carrying too much for too long. Too many responsibilities. Too much pressure. Too many things to hold together. And your system got so used to being on high alert that it forgot how to turn off. Sometimes it comes from never learning how to process difficult feelings. You learn to push things down. To keep going. To not make a big deal of things. And all those feelings, those small unprocessed moments, they don't disappear. They sit inside. And they create pressure. And that pressure feels like this constant low hum of unease. Aaron Beck, who spent his life studying anxiety and thought patterns, found something clear. Anxiety is often not about the present moment at all. It is about what the mind predicts might happen. The brain scans for danger. Constantly. And when it can't find specific danger, it creates a general one. Just in case.
Why your body is always tense.
Here is something important. Anxiety is not just in the mind. It lives in the body. Your shoulders are tight. Your stomach feels a little off. Your jaw is clenched, maybe without you even noticing. Your breath is shallow. Your sleep is light. This is your nervous system doing its job. It is trying to protect you. When the brain detects a possible threat, it prepares the body to respond. Heart beats faster. Muscles tighten. Breathing changes. This is normal. This is good. This is what kept humans alive for thousands of years. But the problem is when this system stays switched on. Even when there is no real threat. The body is ready to run from danger. But there is no danger. So the energy has nowhere to go. And it just sits there. In your chest. In your stomach. In the back of your neck. That is background anxiety in the body. And the body, as research clearly shows, cannot tell the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. It reacts the same way to both.
The thoughts that make it worse.
The mind and the body talk to each other. When the body is tense, the mind starts looking for a reason. Something must be wrong. What is it? Let me find it. And if it can't find something specific, it starts creating scenarios. What if something bad happens at work? What if that friendship is not okay? What if I said the wrong thing? What if I am falling behind? What if this feeling never goes away? This is called the anxiety spiral. The feeling creates the thought. The thought creates more feeling. The feeling creates more thought. And around it goes. Getting louder. Getting heavier. Until you are lying awake at night worrying about things that haven't happened. Things that probably won't happen. Things you have no control over. And you are exhausted. But you can't rest. Because the mind won't stop.
The mistake most people make.
When people feel background anxiety, they usually do one of two things. They try to push it away. Just stop thinking about it. Be positive. Focus on the good things. Or they try to solve it. They go through every area of their life looking for the problem. The relationship. The job. The future. Trying to find what is causing this so they can fix it. Both of these make it worse. Pushing feelings away doesn't make them go away. It makes them louder. Like holding a ball underwater. The moment you let go, it comes up fast. And trying to solve a feeling with thinking doesn't work either. Because the feeling is not a problem to be solved. It is a signal. And signals need to be heard. Not fixed. Stephen Hayes, who worked with anxiety for many years, said something important. The problem is not the anxiety itself. The problem is the fight against it. When you try to get rid of anxiety, you give it more power. When you learn to sit with it, to see it, to let it be there without fighting it, it starts to lose its grip.
What actually helps?
This is the part that matters. Not just understanding. But doing something real. 1. Name it when it comes. When you feel that background hum, stop. Put your hand on your chest. Say quietly, this is anxiety. I am not in danger. My body is just on high alert. This sounds simple. But it works. Naming the feeling moves it from the emotional part of the brain to the thinking part. And the thinking part can handle it better. 2. Breathe slowly. On purpose. When anxiety is present, breathing gets shallow. And shallow breathing tells the brain, something is wrong, stay alert. Slow breathing sends the opposite message. It tells the nervous system, we are safe. You can relax. Breathe in slowly for 4 counts. Out for 6. Even for 2 minutes. This is not just relaxation. This is sending a direct message to your nervous system through your body. 3. Move your body. Anxiety puts energy in the body with nowhere to go. Movement gives it somewhere to go. A walk. Not a workout. Not exercise. Just walking. Slowly. Outside if possible. The body processes what the mind cannot. 4. Stop trying to find the reason. You don't need to know why you feel this way to start feeling better. Searching for the reason keeps you in your head. Keeps the spiral going. Instead of asking why do I feel this, ask what does my body need right now? Rest? Movement? Fresh air? A conversation? Quiet? Listen to the body, not the mind. 5. Reduce what you put in. Background anxiety gets louder with certain things. Too much news. Too much social media. Too much noise. Too much caffeine. Too little sleep. These are not causes. But they are fuel. Look at what you are feeding your nervous system every day. And reduce the things that keep it switched on. 6. Talk to someone safe. Not to get advice. Not to solve the problem. Just to say it out loud. There is something powerful about saying, I have been feeling anxious and I don't know why, to another person who simply listens. It makes the feeling smaller. Less scary. Less alone. Ancient wisdom says it simply. A true friend is someone you can share your burden with. And the burden becomes lighter when it is shared. That is not weakness. That is how humans were built to function. Together. Not alone.
When to get more help.
Sometimes background anxiety is bigger than these steps can reach. If it has been going on for a long time, if it is affecting your sleep, your relationships, your ability to function, please talk to a professional. Not because something is broken in you. Because sometimes we need more support than we can give ourselves. And asking for that support is one of the bravest things a person can do.
The last thought.
You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not just an anxious person who has to live like this forever. You are someone whose nervous system learned to stay on guard. For very understandable reasons. And nervous systems can learn new things. They are not fixed. They are flexible. With the right input. With the right support. With patience and time and small daily steps, the system learns that calm is safe. That nothing bad is coming. That it is okay to rest. And slowly, that background hum gets quieter. Not all at once. Not overnight. But quieter. And one morning you wake up and notice something different. The chest feels a little lighter. The first thought of the day is not worry. You lie there for a moment and think, this is okay. Right now, this is okay. And it is.
If you enjoyed the story, leave a like and subscribe.